going to get that background thing out of the way. What is it that is shining? Oh, it's a big old canvas. My big old huge painting canvas. My place is getting cluttered again, and I'm trying not to make it that way. But I've got a lot of stuff I need to throw out. And I've been doing a lot of lives, and it's one of those days. One of those kind of days. You know what I'm saying, Joy Tribe, where you just wake up and you really didn't want to wake up. You wanted to keep sleeping, but then now you're awake, and now we're here. But I've got my Joy Tribe here, so I always feel good. If you guys are new to the stream, good morning, Sherry. My name is Joyvilla. I'm a singer-songwriter, artist. I've traveled 35 countries around the world. I am pro-life, pro-God, pro-Trump, pro-family, pro-America, and not afraid to be patriotic. I speak to thousands upon thousands of people throughout the country as well, my speaking tours. And I hit #1 on iTunes, Amazon, and the Billboard music charts with my first album, I Make the Static. I infamously wore the Trump dress at the Grammys, and the next year wore a pro-life dress at the Grammys, and continued to this year wearing Trump 2020 at the Grammys. And you know we're going to re-elect Donald Trump. So yeah, and I go live every morning, every weekday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. So I'm live every weekday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, 12 p.m. Eastern. And I just talk with my Joy Tribe. My fans are called my Joy Tribe, my friends. Yes, still, oh my gosh, Sherry, I'm jealous. You can see I'm in my robe. It's Christian Dior. It's a Dior robe. I did a long live yesterday painting. Did you guys see that? That was a long live. It's a lot of fun. And I'm also on another app, a new one I started called Bigo. Let's see if this makes a difference. This light right here. Just checking out. It does. It does have fill. It's nice, little fill light. Girl needs everything she can this morning. I'm just tired. You know why? Because I started my period. Sorry if that's TMI. Everybody knows people have periods. So more than 50% of the population has it, so I don't think it should be TMI by now. If it bothers you, that's your problem. I think we need to talk more about these things that everybody goes through, right? Am I right? So, been painting a lot more. I kind of feel like painting every day now. Once I started again. I finished this big painting yesterday too. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. It's really beautiful. It's she's back there. See her right there? We move, oh, opposites. It's like a mirror. See that? So that is my gorgeous painting. I finished painting her yesterday. I added the green, the turquoisey green around her. And I think it's a really beautiful color. It's stunning. She looks really good. And I'm proud of it. The painting came from somebody who was super jealous of me. And I know it's kind of a sad story, but it was somebody who was not the best person, but we were best friends at the time. And I think she was in love with me, to be honest. And she just got really jealous once I got a boyfriend, and it's a shame. But, you know, this person doesn't know that I painted them like this, but I had to paint my feelings out. And we had a nice conversation about it. Not the painting, but just like, hey, that's not okay to try to shame me in front of others. People just act a fool sometimes. And that's why I try to be as honest as I can and as straightforward, because I'd rather hate you for who I am than love me for who I'm not. And when people are acting weird and sly and slick and behind the scenes, it just creates this really, you know, weird, there's like subterfuge there, and people are not being direct and honest. And I hate that. So then when I feel it, I'm not It's a low tone. You know the tone scale? There's a thing called the tone scale in Scientology that's helped me a lot. It's how to spot people where they are. And if they're low toned, there's certain numbers. It's like their vibration, their energy. We all seen it. It's a universal truth. No matter what philosophy or religion you study, there are certain people that are higher. There's certain people that are lower. And they affect you. People are like chemistry. It's one of the easiest ways I've learned to describe it. People are like chemistry. And sometimes their chemistry doesn't go well with your chemistry. What's in them, those components don't combine well with your components, and sometimes it's explosions. And you know, she's not a bad person, but she's a very low-toned person, and that was it. I had to just ease off the friendship because we were best friends. And I've done that many times. I've had, unfortunately, not many, but I've done it a few times to where we've all done it, we just forget, but like high school, middle school, remember those best friends? If they're still your best friend, that's awesome. That is the ideal situation. That's like getting married at sweethearts, right? It's high school sweethearts. That's amazing. But it's not realistic. I've noticed that like some friends are not meant to be on the same journey with you forever. Even some family members, sometimes they're with you for the time they're with you, and then that's it. And honestly, some people are not meant to go with you as you grow and as you change and as you develop and evolve, right? Exactly. Let's get some comments because we got Sherry Foster, my member of my Joy Tribe Inner Circle. You can become a member, $4.99 a month. All you have to do is hit the membership button, subscribe. Also, please like, share this video, hit the bell. Hi, Eric. Yeah, we're just having an open-ended chat this morning. Whatever's kind of on my mind and whatever you guys want to chat about, I'm here for you guys. Well, the back of my head is not. Back of my head is not. My hair is flat in the back. I'm here, but the back of my hair is not. That's the thing when you have an afro. You gotta, if you guys have curly, thick hair, when you get up in the morning, you always gotta, or get off from a chair, you always gotta fluff it out. Yes, I see her. Little Perm, hi. Exactly. People can affect you either in negative or positive ways. Exactly, Sherry. Good morning, Joy. Well, it's official. 3 more months of stay-home order. Can you believe this BS? Critical planter. Oh, hi, Eric. Good morning. Jealousy kills friendships and people on the inside. It really does. And nothing can be done. The Bible says what can be done against jealousy. No man can stand against jealousy. You can talk it out. But if somebody's jealous, I mean, you can obviously work hard to make them feel special and tell them, like, listen, you don't have to be. That's how you, preventative is the key, like, especially in relationships, people can get jealous. It can be hard because, you know, if you feel, jealousy comes from an inadequacy, right? I feel like I can't help you the way that person can help you, or I can't do something for you the way that person can do something for you. You feel that that person can offer something that you can't for your friend or your significant other. That's what jealousy is. I learned that. It's funny because you think of other things. Good morning, Jan. Hi, Cornelius Lee. He says, thanks, baby. Hi, baby girl. Thank you. Hi, Jan. Good morning. Hi, Jan. Viking. my Norwegian Viking. Hi, and good morning to you. Glad that I'm blessed with the best friends in the world. That you are so blessed. It's not a given that you'll have amazing best friends. It's actually a blessing. If you just have people you get along with, that's a blessing. But if you have best friends, amazing friends, we're talking real friends who are there for you. I've got a few of those, and that's why it hurts when sometimes I have to leave them, because the person that I've disconnected from a few people. You know, and I do it in a very easy way. Some people you have to really hard disconnect, like completely disconnect. But, you know, a lot of people I just sort of phase them out, you know, as the ride. Oh gosh, you guys don't even know. When you add money or any ounce of fame, like even if you probably get a promotion at your job, you've seen that green-eyed monster come out in people around you. Or suddenly you have a beautiful, stunning girlfriend or boyfriend or something like that. Speaking of hotties in the house, I always got to embarrass him just a little bit, but he is cute. I'm grateful for this man. Ryan's in the house. But even if you get, much less if you get a high-paying gig or you have beautiful, well-behaved children or you're healthy. Some people can be jealous of your health because they made bad mistakes or because they were unfortunate. And some, there's things that happen that are beyond your control. But I do believe most things that happen, This is what separates me from a lot of my friends. I wouldn't say friends, I'd say people that I know. I believe most things that happen, you can control. I know that sounds crazy, but even if it's something that happened to you, you can control your outlook on it. You can control how you feel. Maybe your initial feelings you can't control, but you can control how you let those feelings out. Somebody punches you in the face. You couldn't control that person punched you in the face, right? That maybe they punched you out of nowhere. Maybe you didn't instigate it. Let's say you were a true victim of that punch. So you were victimized in that moment they punched you. I've never been punched in the face, by the way. Anybody been punched in the face? I don't know. I'm sure it hurts a lot. But let's just say you got punched in the face randomly, some stranger on the street. What you do next, whether you choose to just go, okay, that guy's an asshole, or that girl, whoever it was, girls can punch people too, that person is an asshole, and I'm going to continue walking away. I'm going to call the cops, or I'm going to punch him back. All those decisions are in your court. And a lot of people, their problem is they react instead of act. Your reaction is, you punch me, I punch you. You punch me, I scream in your face. And act has a sense of power over it, right? You have a sense of power over yourself, your cause over yourself in that moment, instead of just the effect of somebody else. Now, there's many times you want to be the effect of someone else. I'm going to be frank, sex, you become the effect of what they're creating on you. That's beautiful. And sometimes you're cause over it and you're creating something effective them, right? A nice kiss, right? Oh, melt. That's you're the effect of their kiss, right? And that's beautiful. You can be the effect of someone's charms, the effect of somebody's singing voice. You just relax. That's beautiful. But other times you're cause over something. You're going to affect that person. And what you do or say to that person who punched you in the face can change the trajectory of your life. You can act instead of react. So that's always the thing. I put the responsibility in people's shoes. I like to tell people, help people with that, because that's why I always tell you guys are spiritual beings, and you can live the life of your choosing. Even if you live in a dead-end job, or you've lost your job, you're in this COVID-19 nightmare, you've lost friends, you've lost whatever, that doesn't mean you can't rise from those ashes and create the life you really want to live. Because I'm going to tell you the truth here, and you guys don't have to take it, but I remind myself of this every day. Everything you have now, the situation you're in now, you once postulated it. And postulate is a thought reality. You create a reality by thinking something. This is the product of all the things you have thought and created in yourself and created for yourself. At some point, you said, I'm going to be where I'm at now. And that's why you're here, which is amazing, actually. When you think of it, you actually have more power over your life than you know. God gifted you with this incredible machine called the mind, this incredible machine called a body, and then you as a spiritual being. So drive that car. I always like to tell people, too, on health and fitness, do you want to drive a Ferrari, or do you want to drive a Pinto? You want to drive a Tesla? Or do you want to drive, a Prius? I mean, and that's your body. Your body is the car. So make it the fittest, healthiest. We're not just talking about looks. We're talking about, how does it run? How does it serve you? Can you pick your kids up? Can you smile and laugh and enjoy life, the quality of life? And that comes on to you. If you're carrying an extra 50 pounds, your quality of life is not going to be great. If you're suffering from a disease, a debilitating disease, or an injury, your quality of life is not going to be that great. But what can you do to offset some of those things? So that's the thing, as people feel very victimized. And, I like to say you are a victor. Again, that person who punched you, we're just using this as an allegory. What's the word? It's sort of just a story to illustrate something. But you can also just, you could just turn the other cheek, but I believe that is a lot misquoted in the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, there's a quote. I believe in a lot of ancient scriptures, and I love the Bible because there's a lot of wisdom in there, and I love a lot of ancient books, and I read a lot, because that's the only way you can really formulate your belief system and your thoughts and grow, I think, is if you read everything and study everything and then go, oh, this indicates to me, this works for me, this works, and then base your life and your belief system on that. And of course, your faith is what you choose. Your philosophy is how you live, and your political leanings and all that. I mean, I believe all of that stuff. That's kind of my philosophy for life, is like learn as much as you can and then see what works for you and do that. Continue with that. But like, I don't believe turn the other cheek means to literally, like when someone hits you, turn the other cheek, like literally let them hit your other cheek. But I mean, I've always interpreted it as like, if they slap one cheek, you just forgive them and turn away. And like, you kind of do give them the other cheek because maybe you give them a chance. But I don't think it's literally, if someone punched you on the street, you have to use wisdom. That you didn't go, okay, go, cool, punch me in the other part of my face. That's not what that means. It's more like, if a friend betrays you, then you should talk it out, have them, like, then they say, I'm sorry, okay, good. Now you turn the other cheek to see, okay, I'm going to give them one more chance. I think it's that. I think it depends on, I don't know, that's my interpretation. Your interpretation is yours, but you got to love yourself. And I think that people are taught to be selfless, and it doesn't mean no self. It means care and respect yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. And if someone does legitimately punch you in the face, I wouldn't react. I'd probably react with shock. And I would go, excuse me, that is not okay. I'm calling the cops. If you do that again, that is not all right. And I would probably be very calm about it, to be honest, because I've trained myself a lot. I've been through a lot of like therapy and counseling, spiritual stuff. But I wouldn't allow it again. Just because you're calm about something and you're kind, don't mistake kindness for weakness. You can still, I call it putting on the teacher, because teachers are the best at this. They're good at disciplining. Better than most parents. That's a sad thing. Most teachers have to be the parents. God bless you, teachers. Any teachers in the house? But especially during these crazy times. But teachers are like, Bobby, now sit in the corner. That's not okay. Give him his pencil back and go sit in the corner. If you do that again, you're going to the principal's office. It's the teacher. It's a very mom-like, but it's a very calm, motherly or fatherly presence. And I call it the teacher, and I put that on if I'm dealing with someone who's difficult. Now, okay, let's calm down. Let's think about this. It's like and I don't know if you guys have seen me on my debates, when I do debates with people, but I'm very much like that. And it helps. It's good. It's something that helps you deal with difficult people without being reactive, but you're more active. Let me read some comments. Hello from Miami. Let's see what you guys have to say. Hi, Devin's in the house. Hi, Devin, my Joy Tribe Inner Circle member. Sherry says, I had a coworker. She's very narcissistic. She still obsesses over me. It's been 28 years, Joy. The woman is totally sick. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry, Sherry. She's got problems. She's 28 years. You gotta distance yourself away from her as much as you can and feed yourself so that you can deal with it and just keep on trucking. Also, complaining about people doesn't help. I know there's difficult people, and oftentimes the first thing we want to do is complain to our friends about that person who's difficult to us. Once you want to vent, but then don't keep complaining about them, because all that is making you look like a jerk, and it's not actually solving that person. I'm not telling you, Sherry, to do that, because obviously you're not. You're saying the situation. That's very true. But a lot of people who are like that make us so annoyed, and instead of us distancing ourselves or doing something about it, we go and talk our husband's ears off, our wives' ears off, our friends' ears off. And I know people get stuck in that circle too. And by the way, that poison person who was obsessed with me, that's what she would do a lot, is just talk about all these problems. And so first you're like, oh my gosh, you're suckered in. You go, oh wow, let me help you. Oh wow. And then you realize these problems never stop because she doesn't help herself. So that's probably how that person is too. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with it. I know you're strong though. That's what I did, Joy. This woman, she deserved it though. Before I cleaned her clock, sent her home to her husband with her face. What, Sherry? You did not. Did you beat her ass? That's not good. I'm not a proponent of violence. Did she punch you first? Damn, Sherry, you tough. I'm scared of you. Denro said, laugh aloud. I get very happy when people have success in life. Me and my friends help each other. Jan, you have the best friends. I love that. Hi, St. Michael's Army. Love yourself and heal yourself in so many ways. Thank you, Lord Jesus, is the best physician healing. Amen. Good morning from San Bernardino, California. Good morning, proud American. Morning from Athens, Georgia. I love that everybody's telling me where they're from. I forget to say that, and I'm glad you guys do that. Return evil for evil to no one. Yeah, Bon Ivers. Hello from Miami. I try to keep far enough away from people in public that no one has the arm length to hit me or touch me or grab me from the. Forget the police. It takes them forever to come. I love them, but true. It's true. That's why we have to learn how to police ourselves, because honestly, it does take them forever to come. But I mean, St. Michael's, I'm not saying that's going to really happen. People don't go around punching people. Like, that's not that common. But it's kind of like it could, mostly it's usually smart ass remarks that we have to guard ourselves and just, be the better person. I believe I have or had a female friend who's jealous of me. Eric says she got a bariatric sleeve. What is that? And I lost a lot of weight through hard work. Oh, she got the tummy, the sleeve inside. What is, they're not called tummy tucks. No, that's not a tummy tuck. That's like the weight loss surgery. And I lost a lot of weight through hard work, no surgery, but it's really comparing apples. She's jealous of you because you did the hard work and she paid for surgery. That's ridiculous, Eric. I'm sorry, but you did it. Good job, Eric, by the way. Good job. See, that's loving yourself. Let's say I'm going to drive a Ferrari, because shit happens, we know, but that doesn't mean that we're perfect angels. I've done so many things I'm not proud of. Oh my gosh. I will continue to do things I'm not proud of. I'm not perfect. I'm very flawed. But as long as I'm getting better, and ultimately you have to have that relationship with yourself. Are you getting better? Are you helping yourself get better before you can really tell anybody else anything? You can't tell me nothing that I did wrong if you're the one doing it. Pull the plank out of your own eye before you pull the speck out of mine. That's kind of how I see things. But I just don't take a lot of shit anymore. It's also because I'm getting older and because I've been through so much. I always say like New Yorkers, because I'm from New York originally, but I was also raised in Santa Barbara. So I'm like a New York Californian New Yorker, but I'm very much more New York. I was in another live and someone's like, "You're from the East Coast, aren't you?" And I always ask people, how could you tell? They always say, you have that vibe. It's a different vibe. And it's true. It's a no nonsense, no bullshit vibe. Out here in California, so many people bullshit you. Oh, I see it all the time. They have a smile on their face and a knife behind their back. Not literally, but it's that covert hostility, which is also on the tone scale. And it's actually worse. I'd rather you be hostile to my face. Yo, I don't fucking like you, excuse my French, rather than, hi, well, you look nice. Is that what you're gonna wear though, huh? Excuse me, ew. But that's how California is. A lot of California is not like that too. I'm using a generality. But in my experience, New Yorkers, this is a big difference between Californians, I should say Los Angelinos, because of course the North, you get much better, different vibe. Oh gosh, Northern California. Southern California is a whole nother beast, which is where I live. And Los Angelinos have this irrational fear of others. It's even worse now because we have to stay 6 feet apart and wear masks. But I'll notice it like they're walking their dog and I'm walking by them and they'll kind of look at you like you're going to rob them. And I mean, it's not because of my color, because there's black people do it too sometimes not a lot, I'll be honest with you. It's mostly white people, but it's a certain type of white people. But they have this look, this fear. If you go to New York, people know what people look like who are going to hurt you. It's a different vibe. Just because someone's walking here, first of all, New York is packed, New York City. So there's so many people there. And second of all, New Yorkers actually go through real shit. 9/11, real robberies, real things, real stuff that's going on. Not that Los Angeles doesn't have that too, but it's like, I can tell pretty quickly if you're going to hurt me or not. Just because you're walking near me doesn't mean I have to cringe and react. But that's what they do out here, and it's even worse, you guys, if I can vent a little about this. That's one of the things I notice about LA. People don't look you in the eye and smile. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But, in New York, people are a lot more. Don't look at you in the eye because they're busy. They got excuses. They're going somewhere. I don't mind that. Go be busy. But people also conversate with you. New York will go, yo, whoa, watch it. That train's about to go by. Oh, hey, you need help with that? Yo, you need some help? New Yorkers, they're like in your face. And that's maybe intense for a lot of people, but I like it. It feels that sense of community. And it's straightforward. It's conversating. It's much more uptone. It's much more healthy. But Los Angelinos, my city. What can I say? I live here, though. I can't complain too much, right? Because I got to bite the bullet and say my own words. Is I got to do something about it. So here I am, live streaming to you guys. Because you guys are from all over the country and the world. I'm kind of little. If I got hit, I could just die. Uh-oh. Nope, I followed my husband. I knew he was not being honest and caught him talking at Motel 6 parking lot. Sherry, ex-husband. This is very old history, Joy. Oh, I was no more of that hostility since I moved back up here home where I was raised. Oh, I see. So this is a past story. She wanted my husband. She got him. Oh my God, Sherry. That's why you punched him in the face. Honestly, I probably would have punched a bitch too. Excuse my French. I don't know what I would do. I've never been, that I know I've never been cheated on. But I did have a situation where somebody kind of had this conversation with this girl and I had a feeling about her. And this was a long time ago. And I was like, did you and that person ever have a relationship? Did you and her ever have a thing? And he told me to my face, no. So I was like, okay, that's me. That's my feeling, right? That's my weird feeling. And sure enough, years later, I find out, of course they did. They dated and they had a long affair, right? And they had a long thing. And she had broken up with him, which, I don't know, made it worse for me, right? It's like he didn't even break it off with her. And I was so, God, you guys, and I was younger. It was a while ago. It was years ago, but I was so broken up about it that I felt like he had cheated on me. You know why? Because he had lied to me. And that's why I don't lie to the people I'm with. I don't lie to my friends. I try as hard as not to not lie. Because lying, and I'm a Taurus, so Tauruses are all about loyalty, right? You cheat on me, you're gone. There's no forgiveness for that. I'm sorry. It's just, that's why I'm so loyal. In my marriage, I was so loyal. I wouldn't even flirt with guys. I would sometimes not even have conversations with some guys. I was almost too loyal because I thought I don't want to micro cheat. I don't believe in that now. It's not micro cheating to be friendly to other people, but, also had a very controlling relationship. But I mean, there's a comfortable, relaxed way you have to be able to talk. And sometimes it might be a little bit of a flirt kind of thing, but it's not cheating. It's not the same thing as lying to a spouse. And of course you have to talk to your spouse and set those ground rules because they might say, no, even, this counts as cheating. Whatever, you got to set those ground rules because some people do other things and it's fine. But for me, that was a hard boundary because I picked up on it. I knew there was something there because we would see this person. She was kind of in our circle and we would see her a couple times a year. And it was always weird. She would always stay over a little inappropriately long, linger. They would go out and have conversations. And I was like, I know I'm picking up on something. Now, of course, I would know straight up. I'd be like, you guys used to fuck. I know that, But and again, it didn't bother me. Even if he had been honest with me and said, yeah, we had a relationship. There's nothing there now. We're still friends. We still talk, but, I hope that's fine. I would have been like, that's fine. And even if I said, no, that's not okay, you can't talk to your ex, I don't believe in that. I think you can talk to your ex as long as it depends on the relationship. If it's yeah, there's absolutely nothing there. But he didn't see it that way. And they would talk long messages on Facebook, long messages. And again, when I confronted him, when I found out, because he actually came honest, he became honest years later. And he was like, yeah, I did. I gotta get this off my chest. Only because he was in counseling and he had to. It broke my heart, you guys. I reacted like he cheated on me. That was probably the end of the relationship there. I was like, we need to get couples counseling. This is not okay. Because of the lie and because it was years old and because I denied myself. So there is always that thing. If you have a feeling, if you see something, say something. If you have a perception, say something. It's better to get it out dirty, whatever, rip the Band-Aid off. That's why if I have a disagreement or an argument, with my boyfriend, Ryan's back there, he's in headphones. But if I have a disagreement, argument with Ryan, we talk about it right away because it's bound to happen. Arguing's not bad in a relationship, but it's how you deal with it. You know, you're going to disagree. So that was tough, you guys. I felt like he had cheated on me. I felt like it was the end of everything. And it honestly, I don't think it took me years to get over it. And I probably should, I stayed with that person after, and I probably should have broken up with them that point because I needed to heal for myself. And lying is not okay. And I don't even like white lies. Like, just be honest or don't say anything about it. Like, he didn't have to say anything. I don't think you have to be like, oh, by the way, that person I slept with. But I also would have said something. Like, when I have friends that I've slept with, I go, yeah, by the way, we used to date, or, you know, I slept with them. And, you know, there's nothing there. Don't worry. But, you know, they are in my music group, or they are going to be at this event. I don't know. It's just kind of cool because your significant other, I believe in loyalty, is your significant other. That's your relationship, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. They're that one that you want to be able to have no doubts, no worries. So Sherry, I feel you. I'm so sorry about that. He hid it for 3 years. He had a child with her. Oh my God, that's the worst heartbreak. She deserved that punch in the face. That's horrible. Sherry, you must have gone through some healing. Yep, that's so true, Joy. You have a person in your circle, but never heard her voice and opinion. What's that crazy chick, Sheena? Yep, that's so true. Joy, you have a person in your circle, but never heard her voice and opinion. Who is that? Is that you? You're saying? Say what? Please pray for Marcus and Kristen Johns. They got trampled by a speeding robbery car. Oh no, they're a Christian good couple, and our age, it's so scary. Oh no. Trampled by a speeding robbery car last night? Marcus and Chris, I'm praying for them. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pro Justice. May God bless you sevenfold. Yes. Sherry, you're going to get blessed for going through that. Yep, always great to have a loving relationship with teamwork. That's what it's about. New Yorkers may be a-holes sometimes. That's true, but they're real with you. Exactly. I grew up with about an hour north of Philly. I love Philly, them Johns. Philadelphians and New Yorkers may disagree on some things, but have similar personalities. It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, it's crazy though. That's just kind of a thing that happened. It's like with an ex I was telling you about, and so you can heal through any challenges that come through, but you got to heal yourself first, and you got to communicate, and you got to talk about it. So, wow, good morning. So what is this name of this chat, Joy Tribe? You guys have been amazing. If you guys want to help support this channel, please tip. I love that. Your tips are appreciated. $5 helps, $10, $3. It helps keep me going, and it helps keep this channel going for free, and so that I can bring these to you. You can join the Joy Tribe Inner Circle. Click membership. It's only $4.99 a month. That would be awesome. Let's chat. We chatted about breakups, right? Breakups and what is it? Breakups and cheaters. Oh my. That's the chat. I feel like that's the theme. We just chat, Joy Tribe. You guys know we always do this, and then the theme comes later, and for everybody who wants to watch it after. I love you guys. Shout out. I'm going to end off this live. Shout out you guys Friday. We're doing a live where it is AMA, Ask Me Anything, but only members get to chat. Only members. I told you guys I'd be doing members only chats. So this will be a live. Everyone can see it, but only members will get to ask me questions. And that's going to be on Friday. So if you're not a member yet, it's only $4.99 a month. You can cancel anytime, but you get all this quality programming. You get me, you get personal shout outs. You get to ask me questions in the membership chat. We're going to start doing my book, the pre-order. I'm going to give away I'm going to have a pre-order, and I'm going to give away part of the book to my members first. Members only at first. It's all about the memberships because I love you guys. My Joy Tribe, I love all of you, but I love my Joy Tribe Inner Circle members just a little bit more. So let's shout them out. Sherry Foster, what a badass. We got Eric Madsen, Warrior, Jan Norbo, the Viking, Devin Wood, Devonair. We've got... Did I forget anybody? That's it. Awesome. Bye. Bye, you guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was hoping near the end that someone would come and steal my hubby. Oh gosh, St. Michael's. I prayed he would leave. Oh, I know that. I know that feeling too. Sometimes you gotta just be the one. My ex is sort of insane. He makes up stories of things that never happened. That's hard. So hard. Bye, St. Michael's. Miro for life. Bye. Good day, Joy. Good. Oh, Rosa, my other member. Hello, gorgeous. Critical planter. Hi. It helped a lot. Joy, my stepmom was a retired clinical psychologist. Learned so much to be strong and raise the kids on my own. Sherry, that's awesome. I'm so glad you had a counselor on your side. Love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, every weekday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's hump day, so you only got 2 more days since the weekend. Bye.